suddenly formless. Edges bleed and bleed, the chaos of curve. Even night comes charging in, even dreams unbidden. The mutiny of seasons. Above our heads, blitzkrieg, gunfire, roof lines tipping carelessly toward the sea. Post and beam. Peel away the years and the moments, the evenings when the lights failed and the fire roared in its heart. Empty the pantry of bread, the bottles of wine, blot away the tears. Let the garden wither and go to seed. Delete the lines of every song that was sung, every book that was read. Torch the turkeys. Blow away all of the candles on all of the cakes for all of the birthdays. Throw out the baby and the bathwater. Dismantle the bed. Never mind, the timbers are still sound, as is the shingling on the roof. The walls are plumb. In the basement, the furnace still kicks on, throwing off a kind of heat. Drought. The crows, they circle, dragging their wretched shadows, and light tiptoes gingerly as day trips into moon, and fields sprawl in both directions, bleached, fallow, studded with want. Look here, I am the thirst, I am the stubble in the field. Lull me, I am wanting. Sink your fingers deep and fondle my seed. Coax me, wet me, color me wheat. Insurance. There is one thing I get right. Every spring I plant the nasturtiums. My husband shakes his head, says, "For God's sakes, woman, why don't you just do pansies like everyone else?" I know better. It's insurance, I say. He walks off and shrugs, turns on his weed whacker. I go about my business, not planting pansies, stuffing fat seeds into thin holes punched too close together, packing the future tight. I know. It's a long summer, but a short one, too. Iris to coreopsis to New England aster, suns up and down. Come September, the evenings grow chill. Kids are off, the house goes mute. Dry oak leaves scritch along the walk like small arthritic hands. Only the nasturtiums are becoming, teeming, cascading, extrapolating, luxuriating in their greenness, even the blossoms tipped in gold, their little open mouths. Winter solstice. The body changes at night. Blood begins to end, and winter gels the windows into cataracts by dawn. It is nearly time. The new year looms, the daughters home just long enough to take their leave again. The beds are small, they say, the turkey not as moist as they remembered. Baggage. When she left for her next life, the poetess packed 7 angels and a bicycle pump. Anticipating her own needs had always been a strength of hers, something she prided herself on when she took stock of her many assets. And so at the last minute she added some deep cleansing breaths too, and a cord of wood, and she tucked a tiny scalpel into the side zipper pocket, just in case. She had no idea where she was going or whether she would need a fire when she got there. Yet it seemed not to matter. It seemed to matter not at all as she pedaled off into the sunset, smiling poetically to herself as the angels danced on the nib of a pen, thinking she would take a knife to it all later, if need be. Narrow, narrow house. It's only the rest that looms. I can just begin to make it out, the walls entombing, the requiem of still. The girls are gone. The mother waits with nested hands in full account of what comes next. If only the cats didn't rouse. If only the windows to the street could close their eyes. You are not here. The rest is small. The rest is so much closer than before. Toil. Lay it down with me slowly, bit by precious bit, like loam or sod, the soft gray ministry of mulch. This is our small and humble plot, rows and rows, fingers scraping deep into the dirt, the slow trajectory of moon. There is a message here, walled within the marl, coated with 1,000 deep regrets. A spring will come. It's only the wind crying, the fainting of the light. Kindling. It's the first snow of the season again. The window is the same, though glazed. It makes the room seem smaller than it really is. One wants a fire. At times one wants a different kind of view. But there it is. The great pine struggles with its heavy load. The man across the street still hobbles out to clear his drive. A north wind blows, whipping up the same old stories. I have a radiator here, a dog, some kind of music in my head. Beyond my walls, the crackle of dry wood. Thanks very much.